Hello, guys. Today is day 52 of my voluntary lockdown from, the coronavirus threat out there. And I'm homeschooling. I hope you can see it, but it's Typhoid Mary. The reason I'm homeschooling is because evidently nobody teaches this stuff anymore. Typhoid Mary was a very unlucky lady. I mean, how bad does it have to get before your family names you typhoid? You know? I mean, that's like being named Jeremy or something. Um, anyway, they named her Typhoid Mary. For sure. I'm not lying. No, actually, no. Her name wasn't that. Her name was Mary Mallon, sometimes known as Mary Brown. And she came to the United States like most Irish immigrants did back then, looking for work. And she was a good cook, so she would work in some pretty prestigious homes. But pretty soon, people started getting sick. And nobody could figure it out. And one very dogged investigator from the health department started tracing back these illnesses, and it led him all the way to Mary. No, her name was not typhoid, it was Mary. You like typhoid better. He's so freaking weird. Anyway, she was put on trial twice. She was locked down twice. The first time, 1907 to 1910. And then she needed work. You gotta eat. You gotta put a roof over your head. And the only really good skill she had was she was a good cook. She's Irish. What the hell? You do what you do good. Anyway, what they found was she had typhoid, but she was asymptomatic. Asymptomatic means she was a carrier. She could give it to you, but she didn't get sick from it. Like people who carry strep, but never get sick from it, but they give everybody else strep. Everybody who comes into their wake, crosses the street the same time, ends up with strep. She infected at least 53 people. And finally, in 1915, she was put on Brothers Island in New York. And that's where she lived the rest of her life out and died. This history lesson is because pretty much that's what we're going through right now with the coronavirus. Keep it down in front. I won't make popcorn. Keep it down. This is like a horror story for them. They're getting all jazzed up about it. Anyway, Mary Mallon is the prototype of the typical asymptomatic person. Not sick. There's some discrepancy about whether or not they actually did an autopsy. One record says they found salmonella in her gallbladder, which is the virus, the mechanism that typhoid is carried through, a certain strain of salmonella. The point is, a lot of people got really sick, and that's when they realized you have to wash your hands. And as time passed, food preparers were advised to use gloves, wash their hands constantly, keep a clean kitchen, and that stopped the typhoid problems and all the other problems that we have when we eat someplace and get really sick. Unfortunately, this coronavirus is a little bit different. It's more aggressive. It's water droplets, and it can get spread really much faster and easier than typhoid. But this is our history lesson today, and I'm trying to convince some individuals I know, yeah, I'm talking to you, to wash their hands a lot. And I've been wiping things down with disinfectant. And I've been trying to be really careful. My family comes around me, they wear masks. I go out, I wear a mask. Asymptomatic means your body is not succumbing to the virus, but you are spreading it. So be smart out there. Don't be a typhoid Mary. Nobody wants to name their kid typhoid. People who do that should just be horsewhipped. Day 52, coronavirus lockdown. ALA MOE. No, her name was not typhoid. Her name was really Mary. I'm going to name you typhoid. God, why is it so hard?